Good morning and welcome. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It is the 26th day of January 2022. It is 65 degrees and sunny with a wind and surf warning here in Ventura, California. They are cutting down the trees a block away from me, so I'm having a horrible allergy reaction to it. So if I sneeze or sound all weird, that's because of the wind and the trees. And I am the OGG. I'm your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, and general internet nonsense. It's Wednesday, which means it's time to look at what's coming out on the shelves of your friendly local game store. That's Seth's Games and Anime here in Ventura. The following products should be available this week on the shelf. Now, I was over at Seth's Games and Anime here in Ventura last night for my weekly D&D game, which you're all welcome to join us. I didn't see any of these. So, yeah, they might show up Friday, they might not. Here we go. From WizKid, we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight Carnival Premium Set D&D Minis. This is for Dungeons & Dragons. It's a pack of 10 pre-painted miniatures for $80, featuring some of the iconic characters and imagery from that, including the very controversial THACO the Clown. Either the picture is really, really bad, or these are just awful-looking figures. I can't tell. I'm going to try and enlarge the picture here if it'll let me. It won't. Yeah, based upon this picture, God, these are just awful. But maybe it's just a bad picture. Anyways, $80 for a pack of 10 pre-painted miniatures. That's a little pricey. From Studio Agate for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, we have, oh boy, Encyclopedia Anna Fate Forge, Creatures Fate Forge, Art Print Encyclopedia, Encyclopedia Anna Red Dragon alternate cover, Creature Dragon alternate cover, Art Print Encyclopedia Red Dragon alternate cover, and Creature box. I guess this is a 5th edition setting, 360-page lore book for a setting called Fate Forge. This is not an official Wizards of the Coast setting. This is a separate 5e setting. The books run about $50 for the hardback, $60 for the alternate prints, and $13 for the normal ones. Join me this Friday as we talk about third-party 5e product and third-party 5e D&D product on my monthly fireside chat. I'll be joined most likely by Crafty Matt Craft and Rasputin. So yeah. So anyways, this is another setting for 5e. And here's another one. For Dungeons & Dragons 5e from Hit Point Press, we have Griffin's Saddlebag Volume 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Where are Volume 2 and 6? These are $22 each. They are decks of cards. I love cards. Which weapons, armors, potions, and more things designed to flavor, balance, gameplay in mind. Each one makes great rewards for an adventure. Yeah, I use cards for rewards all the time for magic stuff. Normal stuff? No, I'm not going to waste a card. But if it's like a magic item, like, what did they find? They found a magic item last night, and I had a card for it. And so I gave them the card. Of course, then they forgot to get the magic item ID'd by the wizard in town, but they have a card. From Hit Point Press, we have the Deck of Many Animated Spells and the Deck of Many Monsters. Same thing. This is a deck of cards, about $30 each. The Animated Spells one, I guess, has a spell look on the front, and then the spell description on the back, and the spell is in 3D. Oh yeah, so the little thing where you like move the card and it kind of looks like it's moving because of the frame colors. Remember those? Yeah. So the Animated Spells one has listing of a bunch of spells, and then you can tilt the art to make it, ooh, look, it's almost moving. And then the monster one is just a deck of monsters. Again, great way to keep track of things. You got a little card, you keep them in like a binder, like magic cards. You just flip through it and go, bam, here's the magic item. Bam, here's the monster. Bam, here's a picture of an NPC. Bam, I don't want to memorize all my spells and write them down, so I've just got them on these little cards. I love these. Sometimes they're a little pricey, like $30, but they're just a great help thing. But yeah, they're a bit, they're cumbersome. There's the downside because you gotta sleeve them or whatever. So it's like carrying around like 5 different decks of Magic cards. But yeah, they're great. I love them. From Studio 9 Games for Dungeon Crawl Classics, we have the Tower of Dr. Zill and the Year Between. These are both $10 of adventures set in the Dungeon Crawl Classic setting. From Mongoose, we have another book for Traveler. This is called Naval Adventure Number 4, Enemy of My Enemy. This is a $20 Traveler adventure. You're sent on a mission to fight piracy. From Smoldering Dung Games for the OSR, we have Flipping and Turning Number 6. This is a magazine of stuff for the OSR / old school D&D. It's $10. The issue includes a game, an article, poison, stuff like that. Just, general helpy things for OSR, D&D type things. From Renegade Game Studios for Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition, we have The Black Hand for $45. Outlines in detail the lore and background of the Sabbat. From Hit Point Press, we have for the Humblewood mini setting, we have Humblewood Beasts of the Woods and Humblewood Boneyard Birds. So Beast of the Woods is some animals. Looks like a lion, a snake of some kind, and a bear, maybe? Again, whoever took the pictures of these, wow, just awful. I mean, just a glare, and you just really can't see the detail. And then the Boneyard Birds are a bunch of undead skeletal birds. Because, yeah, that's what I'm animating when I'm a necromancer. Fly, my undead birds. Oh, you can't fly. You only have the very fragile bones, but you don't actually have messos or feathers, which are very important for the whole flying thing. Walk, my undead birds. These are $30 each. Both contain about 5 figures. And that appears to be it for tabletop role-playing game product coming this week. None of these look really exciting other than the cards. Again, I'm a huge fan of the cards. I don't think I say that enough? Probably not. So they are pricey, but they're a great resource. Everything else, nothing I really want to shake a stick at and go, you have to buy. But if any of these products interest you, head on down to your friendly local game store, NSFW Games and Anime here in Ventura, and ask them to look into it. Till next time, I have been your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, and general internet nonsense. Join me this Friday at 7 p.m. California time for the monthly fireside chat, and then I will see you soon. Now, get out of my wind! You damn trees, you're making me all allergy.